You've been told your whole life that hard work is the key to success, that if you just stay disciplined, save diligently, and remain humble, life will reward you. But it doesn't, because what you were taught to worship wasn't success, it was obedience. You were trained to become efficient within someone else's system, to perfect the art of being replaceable. Society praises effort because it keeps you predictable, because as long as you believe effort equals value, you'll never question the architecture of the game itself. You'll keep playing tirelessly without realizing the board was never designed for you to win. They tell you to work hard, but they never tell you to build leverage. They tell you to be grateful, but never to demand position. They celebrate your grind, but they fear your growth. Because a man who invests in himself becomes dangerous, not because of his wealth, but because he begins to see the machinery behind the illusion. True power doesn't come from labor. It comes from leverage, from the ability to make one move that changes everything. And that begins with understanding this simple truth. You are the most valuable asset you will ever own. Every hour you spend, every dollar you waste, every habit you tolerate, these are investments. The only question is whether they're compounding your power or draining it. We are taught to invest in companies, in brands, in trends. But the rare ones, the Machiavellian few, invest in themselves. They refine their mind as capital, their time as currency, and their strategy as enterprise. Because they understand what most never do. You were never meant to be a worker. You were trained to be one. And the moment you stop working for the system and start investing in your evolution, you become what the system fears most, a self-made sovereign. The world runs on one powerful illusion that success is earned through consistent effort. But the truth is colder, simpler, and far more strategic. Effort alone has never built empires. Leverage has. Effort is the currency of the powerless, the fuel of those who've never learned how to command. Society glorifies hard work because it keeps the masses occupied, obedient, and too exhausted to think. The powerful don't sell time, they buy it. They don't chase opportunity, they construct it. They don't labor for rewards. They position themselves where rewards naturally flow. While the average man is taught to trade his energy for wages, the elite learn to multiply their energy through systems, assets, and influence. This is why one man can work a lifetime and barely survive, while another works with precision, a few bold, calculated moves, and shapes nations. Effort is noble, but nobility doesn't pay. The system doesn't reward those who try, it rewards those who control. Look closely at how society frames virtue. The good worker is humble, obedient, reliable. He waits for permission, for promotion, for recognition. But power never waits. Power positions itself. You were not born to serve systems. You were meant to build them, or at the very least, to master how they use you. The great lie of effort is that energy alone creates progress. But in reality, it's direction, not effort, that determines your destiny. And direction is born from one skill that separates rulers from servants: strategic self-investment. Machiavelli once wrote, "A man who wishes to rise must learn how to act as though he is already there." That's the essence of self-investment, to act today as the architect of your own empire, even if all you have are bricks of discipline and dust of potential. The question is no longer, how hard should I work? But where should I direct my energy so that each move multiplies the next? That's what the powerful understand. They don't chase income. They create instruments of influence. They don't save money. They save leverage. And this is where the art of self-investment begins, turning your very existence into a system of control, where every skill you learn, every risk you take, every connection you build becomes a weapon in your arsenal of freedom. Because when you learn to invest in yourself strategically, you stop working for power and start becoming it. Let's be honest. Most people look at opportunity and see risk. Most people look at expense and see loss. They think in fear, not in strategy. They were trained that way. Since childhood, you were told, don't spend that. Be careful. Save for tomorrow. It's a language of scarcity, a script written to keep you small. And they forgot to tell you, loss is not the enemy. Stagnation is. The rich understand this intuitively. Every dollar they spend, every minute they invest, is measured against one question. Will this move make me stronger, faster, or more influential in the long run? To the ordinary mind, spending is a surrender. To the strategic mind, spending is a deployment of capital, a soldier sent to conquer influence, skill, or freedom. Fear convinces the untrained that money is safety, but safety is motionless, and motionlessness is death. If you want to rise above mediocrity, you must abandon fear. You must see every resource, every hour, every dollar, every relationship as a tool. And you must ask yourself relentlessly, does this grow my power, or does it distract me from it? That is the psychology of strategic self-investment. It is the framework that separates rulers from followers, masters from spectators, the sovereign from the obedient. And it is the foundation for the 6 core principles that follow. Principle 1. Invest to build leverage. Leverage is the language of the powerful. The average person trades 1 hour for $1. The elite trade $1 for 10 hours of output. Leverage is about multiplying effect without multiplying effort. It is about having systems, people, or tools work for you while you plan the next move. Think like a Machiavellian commander. A general doesn't wield every sword in battle. He deploys soldiers. He positions artillery. He sends messengers. Every action is magnified by the people and tools he commands. Leverage begins with self-investment, learning skills that scale, hiring or delegating tasks that drain your energy, creating systems that operate independently of your immediate effort. Consider the man who starts a business alone, exhausted, overworked, earning barely enough. He decides to hire a single assistant, a virtual partner in productivity. Within weeks, his output doubles. That assistant isn't an expense, it's leverage, a force multiplier purchased with intention. Most people call it waste. The wise call it freedom bought in hours, the first currency of control. Principle 2. Invest to expand capability. The rich don't buy comfort, they buy capacity. Your skill set is your arsenal. Every dollar spent to expand it compounds forever. Education, mentorship, experience. These are investments that never depreciate. The ordinary man wastes his money on temporary pleasure. New clothes to impress strangers, gadgets that entertain, moments that vanish without a trace. The strategist spends to become more dangerous in the marketplace, learning copywriting, negotiation, or digital marketing, accessing rooms and communities where elite knowledge circulates, developing intuition for trends before they arrive. This principle is brutally simple. Comfort builds stagnation. Capability builds empires. A man who invests in skill may spend $1,000 today. A year later, that skill could be producing $10,000 monthly. The difference is not money, it's foresight. Time is the true multiplier, and the capable mind turns resources into exponential results. Principle 3. Invest to buy position. Wealth is not just currency, it's position. It's about where you stand, who you know, and what doors open to you. The poor wait for luck. The rich manufacture it. Consider this. A man pays $10,000 to attend a private dinner with investors and entrepreneurs. To some, it's reckless. To others, it's the most cost-effective move they could make all year. That single event could produce partnerships, mentorship, and deals worth hundreds of thousands, even millions. It's not spending, it's positioning. The strategic self-investor asks, where can I place myself to be seen by decision makers? What rooms should I occupy that amplify my influence? Which networks multiply my reach faster than any individual effort? Position is invisible power. It allows influence to flow to you. It turns access into advantage, and it separates the spectators from the players. Principle 5. Invest to control. Time. Time is the most valuable resource you will ever own. Money is renewable. Life is not. The average person sacrifices years to save a few dollars. The strategic self-investor spends money to buy hours back, hiring assistants, paying for mentorship instead of trial and error, investing in tools that accelerate learning. Every hour saved is potential compounded. Every delay avoided is opportunity seized. The world rewards speed, decisiveness, and execution. The man who controls time controls consequence. The man who wastes time serves someone who doesn't. Spend money to reclaim hours. Spend money to collapse learning curves. Spend money to accelerate influence. Because time is the currency that compounds into legacy. Principle 6. Invest to build independence. True power is sovereignty. It is the ability to act without external constraint. The poor are dependent on jobs, clients, platforms, trends, and approval. The rich are independent, multiple income streams, diversified influence, and resilient networks. Investing to create independence means building alternative income paths, developing transferable skills, cultivating relationships that multiply opportunity. Substitution is silent dominance. When one avenue fails, another rises. When others rely on scarcity, you create abundance. Dependency is vulnerability. Independence is untouchable power. And the only way to buy independence is through strategic investment of yourself and your resources. Now, let's step back and see the entire picture. You have learned leverage multiplies your actions. Capability compounds your value. Position puts you in the flow of opportunity. Systems free your energy. Time is the ultimate currency. Independence is sovereignty. These are not theories. They are laws of strategic self-investment. But knowing is not enough. Application is everything. Let me tell you a story. Story 1. The Historical Strategist. Centuries ago, Machiavelli observed princes and commanders who rose from obscurity. One young noble invested his inherited fortune into knowledge, alliances, and strategic marriages rather than hoarding gold. He attended the right courts, cultivated mentors, and built networks before ever taking a battlefield. When the time came to act, he controlled armies, alliances, and political influence simultaneously. Others fought with swords. He fought with strategy. By the time his rivals realized the game, he had already secured the throne. The moral is timeless. Power favors those who prepare, position, and deploy before the moment demands it. Waiting for permission or safety ensures you are always one step behind. Story 2. The Modern Strategist. There was a man named Jordan. He worked a 9-to-5 job, frustrated, underpaid, and convinced he was too late to build wealth. One day, he decided to invest in himself. $500 on a specialized online course to master digital marketing. $1,000 to attend a private mastermind with successful entrepreneurs. Time to practice skills he had ignored for years. Most people would have called it reckless. Within 6 months, Jordan launched a freelance business. Within a year, he was earning 5 times his old salary. By investing in leverage, capability, and position, he multiplied his results. Here's the lesson. Jordan didn't just spend money. He deployed it, turning dollars into skill, connections, and influence. He bought options for his life instead of settling for safety. These stories reveal the core truth. The world rewards motion, not hesitation. It rewards strategy, not mere effort. It rewards those who understand the game and invest themselves intelligently. Your money, your time, your focus, they are all soldiers. They do not rest. They either build your empire or someone else's. Every choice you make is a vote for the life you are building. Every purchase, every hour, every connection is a strategic decision. The system teaches you to fear loss, to hoard, to wait. The sovereign invests, multiplies, and positions. He transforms dollars into influence, hours into momentum, and opportunities into freedom. So here's the challenge for you. Look at your life right now. Where are you holding back out of fear instead of investing strategically? Where are you trading time for trivial comfort instead of multiplying your influence? Which decisions today could turn your resources into capability, position, and independence tomorrow? Remember this: power doesn't come from saving, waiting, or trying harder. Power comes from deploying yourself and your resources with intention. Your money, your time, your focus, they are soldiers. Every choice is a move on the chessboard of your life. Will you let them lie idle, or will you send them out to conquer? Start now. Invest in yourself. Multiply your influence, command your empire, and make every decision a vote for freedom, growth, and dominance. If this message resonated, take the next step. Like this video if you're ready to think differently. Comment below with one way you'll strategically invest in yourself this week. And subscribe for more content that will train you to see the world like the powerful do. Remember, the difference between those who are masters and those who remain spectators is simple. They act strategically, and they act now. Your move begins today.